What if you stepped into a place that seemed alive with the past, only to discover it's more alive than you thought? Imagine walking into a location that feels too quiet, too eerie, almost like it's waiting for you to notice something that's hidden beneath the surface. Today, we're taking you through 8 of the scariest places on Earth that you should never visit alone. Some are haunted, some are dangerous, and others carry a dark secret that will send shivers down your spine. Ready to explore these chilling locations? Let's dive into the most terrifying spots you should never go to alone. 1. Edinburgh Vaults, Scotland. At number 1, we start with the Edinburgh Vaults, located in Scotland's capital city. These vaults were built under the South Bridge in the 18th century and were originally used for various businesses, including taverns and workshops. However, over time, the vaults became a haven for the poorest residents of Edinburgh. These damp, dark spaces were not only the site of illegal activities but also housed body snatchers. In the 19th century, the vaults were abandoned and remained forgotten for over a century. Today, they're one of the most haunted locations in the world. Many visitors report paranormal experiences such as feeling watched, hearing footsteps, or even being touched by invisible hands. The spirits of the past still seem to roam these forgotten chambers. Tours now bring visitors through the vaults, but only the bravest dare venture into these haunted chambers after dark. Would you explore this eerie, forgotten place? It's said that the restless spirits still linger, waiting for someone to notice them. 2. The Great Blue Hole, Belize. At number 2, we dive into the Great Blue Hole in Belize, one of the most famous underwater sinkholes in the world. Measuring 1,000 feet wide and over 400 feet deep, it's a diver's dream and a danger zone. The hole is filled with mystery, not just from its size, but because many divers have become lost in its depths and never returned. In 2019, during a deep-sea expedition, 2 bodies of missing divers were found at the bottom of the blue hole. Not only is the hole dangerous to inexperienced divers, but it also contains high levels of hydrogen sulfide, which makes the water toxic and lifeless. Life around the hole is rare, and the creatures that survive in it have adapted to the lack of oxygen. The hole continues to draw adventurous divers, despite the many deaths and dangerous conditions. Would you be willing to venture into the Great Blue Hole, knowing its terrifying history? Or does the danger of disappearing without a trace deter you from exploring it? 3. Montpellier Hill, Hellfire Club, Ireland. At number 3, we travel to Montpellier Hill in Ireland, home to the infamous Hellfire Club. This location is known for its mysterious past, especially the eerie activities of the Hellfire Club, a secretive group of wealthy elites who met to engage in debauchery and dark rituals during the 18th century. The Hellfire Club was known for its secrecy and rumored occult practices. The ruins of the club still stand atop Montpellier Hill, and ghosts of past members are said to haunt the area. Locals claim that the place is cursed, and strange sightings and unexplained phenomena are often reported by those brave enough to visit after dark. The dark history and ominous reputation make Montpellier Hill one of the most frightening places in Ireland. Are you brave enough to visit? Or would you rather leave the mysteries of the Hellfire Club undisturbed? 4. Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary, USA. At number 4, we look at Alcatraz, the notorious prison located in the middle of San Francisco Bay. Once home to some of the most dangerous criminals in American history, including Al Capone, Alcatraz was designed to be escape-proof. The prison's isolated location made it the perfect place for hardened criminals who were considered too dangerous for other prisons. Although the prison officially closed in 1963, it's still a hauntingly eerie location today. Many believe that the ghosts of former prisoners still roam the old cells, and there have been numerous reports of strange noises, footsteps, and cold spots throughout the prison. Visitors often report feeling an overwhelming sense of dread while exploring the empty halls of Alcatraz. Would you dare to spend the night at Alcatraz? Or would you quickly flee as the prison's dark history begins to creep up on you? 5. Loftus Hall, Ireland. At number 5, we visit Loftus Hall in County Wexford, Ireland, which has gained a reputation as the most haunted house in Ireland. Its terrifying ghost story involves the devil himself, who is said to have visited the house in the 18th century, played cards with the family, and revealed his true identity, cloven hooves. The haunting of Loftus Hall is one of the most disturbing in Ireland, with sightings of the devil and supernatural occurrences reported by visitors and locals. A hole in the ceiling, believed to have been made when the devil flew away, remains visible to this day. People who have stayed in Loftus Hall at night have reported hearing scratching sounds and feeling cold gusts of wind in rooms where no windows are open. Would you spend a night at Loftus Hall to test the legend for yourself? Or do you think some places are best left undisturbed? 6. Hauska Castle, Czech Republic. At number 6, we explore Hauska Castle in the Czech Republic, a castle built over what's believed to be a gateway to hell. Built in the 13th century, it's surrounded by legends of dark creatures and supernatural entities. The pit beneath the castle is said to have been so terrifying that prisoners were sent to investigate it, and returned claiming to have witnessed unimaginable horrors. The mysterious pit has a reputation for being so disturbing that it was said that the castle was constructed over it to prevent anything from escaping. The castle itself has remained a dark relic, haunted by spirits and malicious entities. Tourists who visit today often report eerie sensations, and many paranormal investigators believe the castle to be an active site for ghostly encounters. Would you be brave enough to explore the depths of Hauska Castle? Or would you prefer to leave the dark spirits and the unexplained horrors behind? 7. The Stanley Hotel, USA. At number 7, we dive into the Stanley Hotel in Colorado, USA, which inspired Stephen King's The Shining. Known for its haunting atmosphere, this hotel is said to be haunted by multiple spirits, including the ghosts of former guests and the hotel's original owners, F.O. Stanley and his wife Flora. The hotel, which opened in 1909, is a popular destination for paranormal enthusiasts. Visitors often report hearing strange noises, seeing apparitions, and experiencing unexplained cold spots in the rooms. It's no surprise that the hotel's creepy history has made it a prime spot for ghost hunters. The most famous hauntings include the sounds of piano music coming from the ballroom, even when no one is there. Would you dare to stay at the Stanley Hotel? Or would you prefer to watch the terrifying sights from a distance as others venture into its haunted halls? 8. Poveglia Island, Italy. At number 8, we travel to Poveglia Island, off the coast of Venice, Italy. Known as one of the most haunted places in Europe, this small island has a gruesome history. In the 18th century, it was used as a quarantine station for victims of the plague, and thousands died on its shores. Later, it became home to a mental asylum, where it is said that a doctor performed horrific experiments on patients before reportedly jumping to his death from the bell tower. Today, the island remains abandoned, and no one is allowed to visit without permission. It's rumored that the spirits of the dead plague victims and the tortured patients still haunt the island, and many who have dared to visit report hearing voices, seeing apparitions, and feeling an overwhelming sense of dread. Would you visit Poveglia Island to experience its haunting history, or would you keep your distance from its dark past? The island's mysterious and terrifying reputation is enough to make anyone think twice about stepping foot on it. These places may seem like something out of a horror movie, but the dark secrets they hold are all too real. Would you visit any of these terrifying places alone? Or would you keep your distance from the mysterious and the haunted? If you enjoyed this spine-chilling journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more chilling stories and unexplained mysteries. Hit the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest videos, and let us know in the comments below which of these places would you be brave enough to visit, or would you avoid them entirely. Until next time, stay safe, and stay curious.